Chosfox is back with a new mechanical keyboard kit called the Fox65, and thank you to them for sponsoring this video. This keyboard starts off at a price point of $188 for the anodized version. I have the snow green purple one here today. You can also choose what kind of counterweight you wanted to use and your tri-mode or just standard wired connectivity. Inside the box you get the keyboard itself in this very nice carrying case, and this keyboard comes with a lot of extra stuff. So it does come with the rotary encoder, all of your gaskets, a bunch of different foam options, your PCB, your plate, your screw-in stabilizers, a braided cable, a 2.4 Hz receiver, and some screwdrivers, which are magnetic and definitely help in the build process. This build process I would not consider to be very beginner friendly. That's not to say it's extremely hard, but they do have a very nice build guide video on their product page, which definitely helps the build process go a lot smoother, especially if you're someone who has not built too many keyboards before. The switches they sent me are very similar to the POGO purples, as they are purple and tactiles. They did feel quite nice right out of the box. They do have a slight tick to them that you might hear later on in the sound test. They also included some pretty basic white on black keycaps. The quality of these keycaps is not bad either. In terms of design, I really like the rounded back, and I really like the back plate itself, as the weight has a very unique curvature that leads your eyes to the USB-C port on the back. Now, speaking of design, the volume slider of course is cool, but let's just say you don't want that. They do include an extra small plate, so you can actually install switches where that volume slider would be in place of that slider, so you could still have your delete page up, page down like a standard 65% layout would. Now, while this is a pretty standard gasket mounted keyboard, the connector of this is a POGO connector, which you can see on other keyboards that are for Surface laptops, for example. It's kind of that magnetic mount, so once you attach it magnetically, it turns on. Something different that I have started to see more frequently in keyboards. The only downside is I think they should have gone with a quick assembly and quick disassembly top and bottom case instead of going a screw design, as I feel like the case design of the keyboard doesn't really take advantage of that POGO connector. With all that being said, here's a quick sound test so you guys can hear how it sounds. In the sound department, I think it's pretty solid, as I feel like the sound signature when only using case and plate foam doesn't sound too thin. Now of course, if you wanted to go more of that thocky route, you can easily install the PET film and the IXPE foam for that thockier sound signature. So it's just nice that they all have this included, just so you have some customization options for you to choose what kind of sound signature you want out of this keyboard. With that all being said, I'll be leaving a link to it in the description below for you to check out. But let me know what you guys thought about the Fox65 in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.